Hey YouTube, Man Pants here, coming at you with the second installment of the Battle of the Uploaders series. Regrettably, the first one had to be taken down due to copyright issues. This time we've got FPS Snake. Now, FPS Snake has about 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he mostly does Dark Souls cosplays. So in this video, you're going to see a lot of him using his famous cosplay builds that he's done videos on. For every cosplay that I show you guys, I'm also going to put a link to that specific video in the top right corner of the screen, so you'll see that appear now. And you can go check out those videos, leave a like, and let him know what you think of his cosplays. He gets really creative, and he takes characters from other games, other popular games, and turns them into Dark Souls characters. This first one, for example, as you can see, is Kratos from the God of War series. He did a pretty long and extensive series in which he took all of the God of War characters, including, Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, who you'll see later in this video, and turned all of those characters into Dark Souls characters as well. Now, he doesn't just do Dark Souls, he also has some other things on his channel, such as recently he did a Wolf Among Us playthrough. He did an Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag playthrough, and a couple other things that you can check out on this channel. So he doesn't just do Dark Souls. So be sure to stop by. I'm also going to link his channel right now, that you can go check him out and subscribe to him on YouTube. Now, like I previously mentioned, this is his Kratos build. As you can see, he's dual wielding the Quelag's Fury Sword, or the Kellogg's Fury Sword, whatever you want to call it, and he's pretty good with it. He was warming up from a long break that he took from the Xbox, so he was used to the PS3 controller for quite a while, and we gave him a few rounds to warm up on Kratos with. And that's why if you go over to his channel and you check out his side of things, he doesn't have any recordings of the Kratos fights because it was just him warming up. But I decided to include him because it would give us a little variance between our videos, and you probably are actually interested in seeing this because this is one of his most famous cosplays. It really got him started in his whole cosplaying idea that he had going on. Now, not only is FPS Snake a really good Dark Souls player, he's also one of the mods over at the Darker Souls community. And believe it or not, he actually lived with me for quite a while. He used to live on the same base as I did, and we were roommates for a while. So, he had to move for his personal reasons, and ever since then, we've kept in touch. We play pretty often, actually, together. Honestly, he's probably one of my favorite people to fight because him and I have sort of the same outlook when it comes to fighting in Dark Souls and doing duels, because you want to do things that are cinematic, like this, for example, where he actually landed that two-handed attack with the Artorias sword. I forget which one that's called. But like I said, me and him both have a flair for the cinematic. So this is just one of the main reasons why I love to fight him. He's a really good Dark Souls player, and he places these restrictions on himself when it comes to his cosplays. Like, for example, when he did Link, I'll link that right now, he did Link from Legend of Zelda, and when we were discussing creating it, he mentioned, does Link do anything like backstab or anything? And we're like, no, he doesn't really do that. So the whole time that he played as Link, he put that kind of restriction on himself where he didn't backstab or anything like that. You'll see later in the Hades fight, he can't parry, he can't, backstab or do anything like that. He puts these certain restrictions on himself on his builds because he tries to get them as accurate as he can, and that's really how deep into it he thinks about it. He'll spend days talking about how he needs to get everything in his cosplays just right so that they're as accurate as can be. Now, I believe if you are interested in giving him a suggestion or an idea of some cosplay that he could potentially do, all you have to do really is go over to his YouTube channel, send him a message with your idea, or leave a comment on one of his videos, and he'll get back to you either sooner or later, and he'll let you know whether or not he thinks it's a good idea. He'll give you feedback on it. So I know right now he's a little wrapped up in one particular project, so I don't know how quickly he'll get to it, but he will respond to your comments and suggestions for his cosplays. As far as his Twitch is concerned, I don't believe he streams. I know he comes to my stream pretty often whenever I do stream, but I don't believe that he has ever streamed. I've never seen him stream, but maybe that's something you guys can comment on, whether or not you want to see him stream. I don't know what exactly he would do, just run around with his cosplays, I suppose. Now, as you can see, we have moved on to his next cosplay, this one being Dante from Devil May Cry. You've probably played it before. This build he uses the claymore primarily. He has an open fist as his shield because, you know, Dante doesn't use a shield. Sometimes he'll buff his claymore with a lightning weapon with some gold pine resin. And as far as ebony and ivory are concerned, he uses dual avalons to try and get that effect in Dark Souls. Which, you know, to me really shows just how much he actually puts into these cosplays, because for Dante, he's not using a shield when he could, and he's using 2 avalons when you can only fire one at a time, because, you know, Dante has 2 guns in the game. So he tries to make his cosplays as accurate as possible, using whatever it takes to make that happen. Alright, well, there's still a lot left to this video. Reason being, there were so many clips that we recorded together. We must have fought for like at least 2-3 hours, and we got a really good amount of fights in. A lot of really good clips came out of it, and I didn't want to cut it too short because I really wanted to show, you know, as many as I could. But there really isn't that much left to talk about, so I'm gonna stop the narration here. The video is gonna keep going, and stop by FPS Snake's channel and be sure to subscribe to him. Thanks. See you later.
This for the shutters in my room, all the players in my room. I'll give my money, hey, I get my money, hey. For my haters in my room, talking that shit gonna get you blue. That's on my money, that's on my money.
This is some Noodles production.
This for the shutters in my room, all the players in my room. I'll give my money, hey, I get my money, hey. For my haters in my room, talking that shit gonna get you blue. That's on my money, that's on my money. This for the shutters in my room, all the players in my room. I'll give my money, hey, I get my money.